Hello, good morning on Tuesday. What Tuesday? Tuesday the 4th of June. Coffee. I have 6 things to post on a Tuesday morning. Who knew that, you feed the beast rears up and rewards you. So, I was just going to do listing today. I've got a few things that are waiting to be photographed, which I should have just done at the weekend because now the weather has changed. It's a bit dingy. But my husband's just rolled in and left the car keys here and said I can have the car. And I've also realised that for some reason I had 2 packets of cereal that were open, which means that both of them are pretty much empty. And I can't live without red berries, Kellogg's red berries. So I'm going to go out because there's other things as well that were like way too expensive in Tesco. So we need to go and buy them. Well, I need to go and buy them because I'm the only person who's available. Today is a day off. I've only just got my rota. It's a bit wild, really. It's a bit of a weird couple of weeks work-wise. It's like some really extensive time, consecutive days off, and then intense groups of days at work. It doesn't. I don't know why I'm making out that it's a problem because it isn't. Right. Okay, so I'm going to drop these things off at the post office. I've also got, last week when I did my stock taking, I produced a bag of stuff which I need to donate, and I keep moving that bag around the room, so I need to take that to be donated. I don't want to take it to where I work because I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. So I'm going to take it to Bernardo's, have a look in Bernardo's, go to a food warehouse, get the stuff cheaper than it is at bloody Tesco. The thing is that we go to Tesco because their scan and go thing works really well. And frankly, other places I don't think it works very well at all. I don't think that the Asda one, some of the stuff scans wrong. Every time we go, there's something that we scan and we can't even work out what it is, but it comes up as a £400 roast. My husband keeps missing it and I'm like, why does it say £400? Because it's on his phone. So I find that exasperating anyway if you've got to use your own data to scan your shopping. But since we started doing scanning, I can't even imagine a world where you take the stuff in your trolley and put it on a conveyor belt and then put it back in your trolley. That just seems like mind-blowing now that anybody would even bother with that when you can just scan everything, pack it as you go, and just walk out and scan it and pay and just leave without having to do some exercise where the staff break your eggs. I know that I'm technically talking myself out of a job, because if that's the way forward, then me being a cashier ends. It's really ridiculous. But anyway, there you go. Right, I have sold this. Some people have sold this for around the 50 mark. I think some people have sold it for around the 100 mark. When I relisted it, I was like, look, I just don't want to see this anymore. It's a really heavyweight dress, really heavyweight. You can't probably see that, but this material is annoying because it's one of the things where I take something else out of the box and this always sort of tries to join in. Hey, take me with you too. So I'll be glad to see the back of it. Somebody sent me an offer. They have sent me, alarm bells have gone off because they also sent me a message saying it looks like it's stained, which it isn't. It looks like it smells. So I probably shouldn't have accepted their offer because they're obviously trouble. But I have. They've sent me an offer of £32, which I've taken. Ted Baker. I just think it's a niche style because of what it is. It's heavily laced. It's a heavy dress. It's probably coming back. I haven't done very well, I don't think, in the last month for returns. I did have somebody who clearly had worn a dress for an event, and they opened a return well after the 30-day period. See, I'm getting annoyed with myself that I have 30-day returns on. I'm getting annoyed at a lot of things, and I'm trying to like concentrate on the fact that it's none of my business what other people are doing. It's just, it is annoying how many people are going to use a private account, you know. And I have a pretty good private account. It's just like, yeah. It might be a trick. Might be a trick. Oh, I love eBay packaging. This is just broken. I just love it, don't you? Just love the quality of eBay packaging. Because it's a big address, I needed to put it in there. And, you know, it's like, I know I'm not selling that much because I know that I only had 20 of this size when I ordered 200 of this, the wrong size. So I've obviously ordered some more of the larger size that I need, which is the one that I commonly use. But, you know, there you go. I also need to clean today. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to be out very long. I know that other people source this charity shop, so it is what it is. Hush, they've finally paid. They bought these like many days ago. These are the ones which I love because they've got the stars on, but they were like very big on me. £25 for them. These are the sort of sales that I want. If I'm selling stuff at £25, I'm happy. Oh, why are they all creased? Only amount of time that I spend ironing things and then they get creased. Putting it away. These are all things that I've like ended and relisted, which should have sold before. So I've sent countless offers out at $24.99 for this, and one of them has finally taken it. It's collective, a size 10, and it's like atomic print. I think that's what I put on it, atomic. It's probably why it hasn't sold though, because who's going on and searching the word atomic? I'll fold that off in a minute. I need to get that right because it's got one of those totally inflexible belts. This has sold almost straight away. I did put this up for 30, but they've sent me an offer of 25, so I've taken that. White stuff, new label, new with tags. Thank you for the person who said the pattern is iCat, because I'm I shouldn't be a clothing seller because I'm homeless. It's just like I know that things are right. I know certain pattern names, but sometimes I second guess myself. It's like with this. I know that this is broderie on glass or anglaise or whatever you call it, but it just didn't look like a traditional broderie en glace, but it is, isn't it? So anyway, that has sold for £30 actually. Well, yeah, and £30 is actually what it was reduced to by Monsoon. So yeah, Monsoon. And lastly, this, which is sold for like £17. Is that dirt or is that fluff? No, it's fluff. Why? So I'm going to have to do a massive hoover in here because it's just so bitty on this carpet again. So that's just All Saints. This is just a draped sort of asymmetrical top. Yeah. So those would have all been like £3 to £4 each. So decent profit. Done. I'm going to get these in the post. Going to see what I can get at the charity shop. I have got some bits. I can show you actually. Waiting to go on spreadsheet. So this was £3. God, it was as well. It feels like it's silk, but of course it isn't, because you know that would be nice. Oh, I thought it was asymmetrical, but it isn't. It is just a sort of shirt dress. I never find this brand. Never, ever, ever. Brora. What was that just flew at me? Oh, it's the tag, isn't it? Yeah, it's the tag because I took the tag off. And then, so there's two things here which are crap. And this is a bit weird as well. So I've got that. In 2018 to 2019, what do you call it? Man United. Come on, you can see it out the bloody window. And again, so I think one must be a home and one must be a, I don't know. So that's got black. And that's got white. They've also got different printing at the back. They both say Adidas. The care label looks a bit odd. The care label looks like it's... Yeah, it looks really Nike, the care label, but it isn't. It is an Adidas care label. So I've got to work out why one has got white stripes and one has got black stripes on the shoulder. So maybe one is an away kit and maybe one is a home kit. So I need to work that out. I think that one's away. No, that one's home. That one's away. They're not great anyway. They won't get any more than £20, and I probably won't even get that for mine because mine's got damage on it, and they're very, very worn. Yeah, so I need to work out. I'm not very good with football shirts, but Google Lens is good with football with football shirts. So you know, I don't need to be good. I just need to know that they're genuine, and they are genuine. It's just that they're well worn. So I'm going to get like £15 for them. I can't be like stupid and think that I can get like 20 or 30 for them because it's not going to happen. Carhartt. I didn't go looking for this, by the way. My colleague picked it up and they were like, oh, they wanted it, and then they said it didn't fit them, and then they brought it over to me. So I didn't purposely go sourcing. I just got brought this, and yeah, I'm going to take that all day long. Carhartt, very, very sort of 80s. And of course with Carhartt, it has the name of the t-shirt on it. So hopefully like £25. And then this one. There's only one rail that came out yesterday while I was at work. So I know that there's been absolutely reams and reams of stuff. I can't get like caught up on the fact that I haven't been. I just wanted a break from the place because I've been there. You know, there's so many. I just wanted 2 weeks off from being at work, so I haven't been sourcing at work. So that is Keith Haring, and obviously I can tell that. So this is not one of the Uniqlo ones. It says Keith Haring Alien Workshop. So I suspect that this is the same people who donated that one. Don't really know what's going on. I don't know what Alien Workshop is, so I'm going to look that one up, but obviously £2. Happy days. Yeah, so that's all I've picked up. I need to get... I think if anything has told me about the fact that I've sort of scheduled myself ahead, you know, and I have been sort of like listing stuff every day. It's good for me to have a pile of stuff, to be listing it and to be putting it away and to have things going live every day, because, you know, me selling 6 things on a Tuesday is unheard of. So, oh no, I've got cold coffee again. I'm just one of these people who is constantly late to their coffee and it's always cold. Yeah. I need to crack on. I need to go. I need to do these errands done, drop this post off and see what the charity shop's got. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. 14 minutes so far. I can't, because I won't pay for editing software, because I think every piece of editing software that I found out there is absolute garbage. I can't edit a video any longer than 30 minutes for free. So it is what it is. Right, I'm going to call it a day here. So, okay, I am back. Oh, God. One of those, you know, sessions out, which is painful. So, I've driven my donation bag round and round Manchester you know, carried it down the stairs and have carried it back in because nowhere is taking donations. So you'd think that, you know, in light of the fact that they're overrun. Now, bearing in mind, I work in one of these places. When we were overrun with donations and we had a lot of stuff, and we limited bags, not like said no donations, limited bags to 2 per customer. And we're working round the clock, and literally when we were snowed under with donations, we were getting like about 10 rails out a day. We were like, it was all hands on deck. Everything was mental. So different story apparently in these other places where everybody's fiddling around, hardly doing anything. I've listened to one of the women slag off all the other shops in the area and disclose their turnover for the day, for yesterday. So now I can go and tell my manager all of that, to disclose all of Bernardo's turnover in the area. So first shop, massive shop, same size as, you know, any of these one, you know, like a standard Home Bargains, B&M. Nothing, absolutely zero. I know that a fellow reseller was there last week and they did really well. But I was surprised to see a lot of the stuff which was there my previous time which I went, which was at least 4 weeks ago, if not 6 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks, because I was tempted to go last week and I'm kind of glad that I didn't if somebody else had been. And then I went to the other one who also turned away my donation bag, and I don't understand because they're sending them to all of their overpriced shops where they're not selling anything. It was very overpriced. I have ended up getting something. They had loads of the stuff which I saw 6 weeks ago, so they haven't reduced it at all. So don't know what they're doing. I haven't looked this up either, so yeah. I need to look this up. Fat Moose. This isn't for reselling, but it will be if my husband doesn't want it. It does say 2XL, but I think no, he likes something that's 3XL because this is obviously a work coat, a work jacket that goes over. But then I thought there must be some money in that, but I have paid £6. So I do need to research Fat Moose, which I haven't done. Then I've got these shorts because my men's shorts have literally been flying out of the door. £3 Columbia, they are a bit well worn, and they've probably got stains on. Yeah, there's one there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, £3 is what it is. It's an easy 20. And these are Spoke. So these are quite a new label. When I saw them, I was hoping they had like masses and masses and masses of them, because I know that they had a corporate donation for this brand. And if this is a corporate donation and they haven't got the tag, then they're very naughty. £3.50, it can't be a corporate donation because when they were a corporate donation, they hadn't priced at £2. Anyway, they're the fives. Fives sell quite well. I may be able to get £30 for them, but if not, it's an easy. These are a corporate donation because they're damaged. Yeah, they're too damaged actually. These have been worn. Right, so they're not a corporate donation. £20 for them because they're not in a grand condition. What have we got here? Petite. Oh, petite and size 14. Goodness me, that's my size. These aren't petite, these are cropped. Surely these are cropped. I mean, oh, I'm going to struggle to sell these. I didn't even like think about looking at the leg length because I just thought they were petite. But petite and cropped is probably not really that necessary. That's a bit too cropped. Anyway, yeah, I won't be having them because I don't want crop trousers. They're just, I don't shave my legs well enough to have leg exposure. I do shave my legs, I just do an appalling job of doing it. The last thing I want is my legs out. Right, so what did I spend on them? £4. Hopefully 20. This I know I've paid up for. I've paid £5, but it's East. New with tags. I've never seen it new with tags, so hopefully this is like a good thing. And it says that it was originally 69 quid, so I'm glad they haven't like ripped that bit off, but it still is just a little vest top, so I don't think I'm really going to manage any more than like 30, even with the new with tags thing on it. This is sea salt, but there's no back label in it. Don't really know why. Oh yeah, it has been cut out, so it would have been there. I have spent £3 on that. Just a basic floral top. This will be a 20 quidder, depending on what they're going for on Sea Salt's actual eBay shop. So size 20, Cassandra top, and her name was Cassandra. Another Sea Salt thing, a jumper. Not sure how well that's going to go because it is just a jumper, but I did remember to check. I think the amount of times I buy something and then forget to check that bit. But so that must be from the same donator, because that one's a size 20 as well. I'm not that bothered in looking up. Yeah, just a jumper. You know, probably 20, 25. And then I've got these because they were new with tags. Linen, I think they better be linen. These are, yeah, so were originally 59 quid, and in light of the fact that I have sold something that was new with tags this morning from White Stuff, I thought, well, there's probably no risk, and it is a size 18, but I have paid £7, and they've put a tag on here, which I did start peeling it in the shop to check that I wasn't going to come a cropper. At least they didn't write on the label, because they've done that before, and then I just leave it because I'm like, how dare you? Effing hell, it's a linen trouser. Right, so let me pop that on there so I know that I've spent £7 on that. It's not a risk, is it? I'll be able to get £59 originally, so I'll be able to get 30. This is the banger. We'll speak about that in a minute. I have got, so these were 3 for 2. So they're all £3 each, but one of them was free. This one will be the free one, because this one is a present for my parents. So Nottingham edition, Monopoly. They live in Nottinghamshire, obviously. About the only place they really know in Nottingham these days is the Queen's Medical Centre, so... But anyway, I'm going down to see them like in 3 weeks, so I'll take that down. We have there's other relatives that are going to see them, so maybe we'll be playing Nottingham edition Monopoly. Maybe a fatal error. If you want to resell this on eBay, I'd say you can probably get £20, maybe 30 around Christmas. Solds are all up and down, and I haven't looked this up. I may well regret this, because whenever I'm buying a jigsaw and they haven't taped it up, you know, I mean, there's probably so much of this down the back of the shelving, and I don't know how well Eurographics does as a brand, but it is a 2,000 piece jigsaw, and larger piece jigsaws are always good, and it's literally all Volkswagen campers all over it, so that's for me to do, to be honest. And then I'll resell it when I'm done with it. I'll probably only get 20. So this, and I saw those two things there, and then I just thought, oh well, it's 3 for 2, so I've got to get a third thing. So I just scanned along, and then I saw this, and I was like, right, yeah, definitely. Well, obviously they're all like that, and I saw Magic the Gathering, and I was like, that's mine. I'll just take that. I didn't check what was in it. Had I checked in it, I would have known that this is really vintage. So it appears to have all the contents. I will need to go through all this. The reason that I know it's vintage is because it's got a video in it, an actual video. Obviously I'm not checking the video. What's that? I thought it was a dead something. This, well, it has been used. It smells musty. Card pack. It's got two, you know, that ages it in itself because it's got two of those gems things that we used to literally, it was so fashionable, everybody had them. I think you put them in the bottom of your flowers. Anyway, it's got the card pack in it. So I'm going to check through that, see what's going on with that. It's got 2 packs of cards in it and instructions. So I'm going to go and see what I'm supposed to have with all of this. And then I can gauge a price. So there's one sold on eBay, brand new, which is sold for £250. And then there's one which says it's incomplete, which is sold for 20. So Lord only knows. I mean, I've only spent £3 technically on it, so I think I'm fine. But we will see. I think, you know, sensibly, there's people who've got them advertised for around the 80 mark. I need to do some proper research. I've done a barcode search on it to see what's going on with it. So that is my loot of the day. So this could be an absolute winner. It was ever so annoying. There were some real wild prices. I could have come back with twice as much more if it wasn't for the prices. But I mean, it's just like everybody's like super loopy around Trafford and extended area. I went to a jumble sale on Sunday. And I wish I hadn't bothered. I mean, I was early. It started at 12:30 when I was there. But they were like asking like £20 or £30 for things. So there was a Caramelin jacket that was 20. There was some Lucy and Yak stuff and they were 30. There's no point in buying high with Lucy and Yak because Lucy and Yak have their own eBay shop. So it was just, you know, it was just loads of tuck piled up with excessive prices, and I was like, how is it that people get stuff for 50p at a jumble sale and I go to a jumble sale and it's more than the charity shops? So that just exasperated me. And yeah, not a good run out, but I have got the groceries that I needed, and that was the point. There was some necessary groceries. So this is a winner. They're winners. I need to crack on now. I need to actually get some work done today because it's like, now it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to have some food and I'm going to get this video edited together and put it on YouTube and get on with listing, because now I'm only scheduled for today, so those have already gone live, so I need to get listing. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back again soon with more of this shiz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the love and thank you for all the comments. Do try and reply. So I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.